Woo. Okay. Here we are, again with our weirdness. I got a sniffle up in the staging. I got tired out of absolutely nowhere. After doing a full sweep around the house, like, a full sweep is like, you take your sage, your Palo Santo, your cedar wood, and you just go all around your house and sage it away or whatever. So, okay, earlier today, very creepy, I posted a picture. I'm, like, at my kitchen counter, a weird vehicle, like a white truck, with a canopy, pulls, like, outside of our house. I'm like, who are they? I'm like, that's not a parking spot. That's, like, really close to our driveway. You know, like, literally, like, in our grass. Some guy with, like a mop head. My mom thinks a picture I took looked like someone wearing a fake wig. I don't know. They get out. The guy, like, is, like, sits in our grass, waving his arms around. I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm like, what is this? Okay. I got a sniffle because, like, there's really smoky in my room, been saging really heavy, okay? So, I freaked out and took 2 pictures. I wish I would have taken more to get a better look at the vehicle or license plate. It was creepy as hell. So then they, like, do their weird little thing, and they're like, that guy had a creepy box, and he, like, had stuff in it, and, like, I'm like, oh my god, I bet they left something. I call it drive-by magic. So I go out and look. And it's like ripped up irises. I'm like, And there's like this top of like a beer, one of those glass beer bottles, but they had like done something to it with like little sequin gems glued on. It was very weird, but like broken. I don't know what kind of like magic this is, like for everything in our house to break. I don't like it when people leave creepy items, in the yard. Okay, and we gotta watch out for, besides the over-gifting, there's something called forced gifts, okay? When they know that you're onto the scheme of them giving you voodoo gifts, they will do drive-by magic. They'll drive past your house. They will pull in your driveway and fling magic, like mental magic or whatever, like a ritual. Today they actually had the gall in broad daylight to, like, do a little ritual outside the kitchen window and, like, take a creepy wooden box and, like, dump the contents on the ground, and then I, like, freaked out and took all the contents and, like, flung them over the fence, and then I felt gross. I touched the contents. I took a spiritual bath. We gotta be careful about the overgifter and the forced gifts. Okay, forced gifts can, people will bury things in your yard. We found a, golden ring with the letter C, but the band was broken, and I've noticed there's something about cursing people with broken items, like a broken C ring. The band's broken. This was a broken glass bottle top. Gifts that are disgusting, like usually a curse will be a gross gift, like a shriveling sunflower at the Autorama and I got no face paints. Or like that girl gave me a rotting from the inside out cactus, a prickly pear, I had to fling that down the hill. There's a lot of creepy gifts that you can get. If someone gives you a nice plant, it's doing great, that's great. If you get a gift that's like shriveling out of nowhere, that's like a no thank you. My neighbor gave me like a ornamental pepper, and I like hot peppers. It wasn't even hot. I was eating the peppers. I started getting a stomach ache every time I ate the peppers, and these weren't even spicy, and that plant was inside the house. I was watering it. It started shriveling for no reason. I was like, you can pay attention to how you feel. I've gotten bottles of champagne where I drank them, and the next morning I woke up and it looked like someone popped me in the mouth. I had like a fat lip. That was from like a Satanist years ago, and like my mom threw her wine away too. If people give you chocolates and you get the shits, that's not a good sign. Pay attention to how the gift makes you feel. Obviously, when in doubt, we throw it out. Weird items placed in your house, outside of your house, in your yard, and you're like, huh. I don't remember buying that. Where'd that come from? I found a creepy, ugly angel doll with the hair thinning in the spare bedroom, and me and my mom couldn't figure out where it came from. We threw it in the trash. I had another creepy doll. Someone had left, and it was hideous and ugly, and we couldn't figure out where it came from. I'm like, it's going in the garbage. Weird items appearing in places they shouldn't. You can't recall where they came from. That's part of the overgifting, but lately it's been aggressive. We know you don't want the gift, so we're just gonna fling it on you anyways. Obviously, if people are, like, creeping with boxes in your yard, you need to, like, pick up those items and get them the hell away from your house. Burn them 50 feet away. Okay, cleanse and clear and have no fear. Take a spiritual bath with some Epsom salt in there. Yeah, you can put holy water. You know, you can pick and choose. You can put rosemary in your bath. You burn your sage, your cedarwood, your Palo Santo. Cleanse that energy out. How many minutes is this? My vision's all, my eyes are dry. It's 5 minutes. Yeah, watch out about vampirizing. If people are making you really tired, you're tired out of nowhere. Someone could be like drawing on your energy. You can do like a cord cutting, take scissors and like say their name and cut them off. Especially exes, ex-friends, people that hold resentment. You don't talk to them anymore. They can like pull. I was cutting off my ex Will. Last name starts with a B, and I noticed that he like another sign that someone's been draining your energy is you do a cord cutting and they immediately call you on the phone. And if they say little choice words, like I was painting months ago. I was just painting and painting. I cut him off me. I felt great. He calls me up and he's all, I can't manifest anything. And I said, I know. I said I cut you off of me. And he's like, man. Watch for people to Freudian slip. Tell on yourself. You know, they might slip up and say things like, for all you know, I might be a witch. I had someone tell me that. I'm like, oh. Like sometimes people will slip it up. Watch their bad body language. Watch the way they give you a gift. If they're shoving in your face, if they're acting angry when they give it to you, that's a bad sign. Take it! It's like, oh, no, thank you. Just watch, weird behaviors. Are people driving past your house really slow? Are they, like, kind of stalking and creeping? I don't know, I don't know. These should be, like, 2 different videos. It's really long here. And I'm going to keep taking pictures of this weird behavior, because you guys don't think I'm making it up. But today I did catch that guy dumping a creepy box, and it was very weird, and we could all call the cops, so the cops around here don't care about shit. I don't need to explain that people are sending spell work. I don't know if there's any legal laws to, like, make people stop it. We wish people would stop it. Okay. We'll talk to God about that one. Anyways, cleanse and clear and have no fear. If you feel like you're really under the, radar of bad people, get yourself some black tourmaline. You can keep that in your car if you think they're going to send you vehicular magic. And I sage the vehicles too, okay? You can also keep this by your bed if they're sending you nightmares. If you get gifts that give you nightmares, I don't care if it's a poster or a haunted birdhouse. Throw it in the dumpster and see what happens. Also, if you're having insomnia, you can have the amethyst, or you could put this by your pillow if you're, like, having nightmares and sleeping issues. That wouldn't be terrible. Okay, it's a long video. I think that we're done here. No box of magic.